going on, y'all? It's your boy Icy Jones in the building. You know what it is, man. It's Thanksgiving. I think people are excited about that. I've been seeing a lot of other posts about, what it really is. You know what I'm saying? And we all know what it really is, man. America, we know what you did. We know what's popping. But, man, I'm just thankful that, we all can get together on this day and just celebrate family. You know what I'm saying? Like, the riff-raff is one thing, and we could talk about that. But at the end of the day, man, we're just thankful that we're alive on this day, in this day and age, and what we got going on. And so I'm extremely happy that I am here with my special guest in the building. We got Teshi Thomas in the building. What's happening, girlie?
Hey.
How you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Good. You know what I mean? And you got some major things popping, Miss Lady.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I can feel that. Everybody, that's Teshi. Say hi to Teshi. What?
I was trying to fix your mic.
Oh, I'm good. Thank you. And so we on Facebook right now. We on Instagram right now. We're on the global radio station, hot7025fm.com, with almost 1 million daily listeners in the building. You feel me? And so we got some people tuning in, and they need to know who is Teshi. Amazing actress. You also dance,
yes,
right? And you also do some like radio hosting of your own, right?
Yeah.
Activists like Bully Busters in the building.
Yes.
Shout out to Big Keith Bowen. What up, Unc? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're a West Las Vegas Arts Center advocate over there. You feel me?
Yes.
And I just feel like you're an amazing person. You just had a birthday?
Yes.
Happy birthday
Thank
to you.
Thank you.
So
yes.
you the big 1-7?
Yeah.
Look at her.
I look 12.
I mean, you know.
that's
You
no
know
problem.
what they say, man. You know this brown don't go down. You understand? This black don't crack. You understand that? So at the end of the day, you are an amazing person to me.
Thank you.
I think I've known you since you were like 10
Pretty much, yeah.
or younger, right?
I think so.
So what has been going on for you in 2019?
Well, I'd say this year was definitely the year for me. And with all the years that are coming for me in the future, I can't wait to see what's in store. But as far as this year, I've been focusing more on film and television.
Yeah.
I was a part of a show called David Makes Man.
Say that again.
That's on OWN
Hey,
Network.
on what network?
OWN Network.
The Oprah Winfrey Network?
Yes,
You
sir.
lying.
No,
Swear.
No, I swear. It was such an amazing experience for me,
Yeah.
working with Terrell Alvin McCraney and
Yeah.
Dee Harris Lawrence.
Yeah.
Just being a part of their vision and being able to bring their story to life was
Yeah.
amazing.
Right.
And having to originally go in with 3 episodes and come out with 6
Wow.
was amazing.
Say that. Yeah.
And just the whole experience and the family, the bond that I made with everyone on set
Yeah.
was unforgettable.
Right. Right.
So that was such a huge moment for me.
Now, do you actually continue to keep the relationship,
Oh,
or does it
yes.
stop after filming?
No, like
You know what I mean?
we check in on with each other like all the time.
Yeah.
We support each other. If we have an audition, we wish each other good luck.
Yeah.
You know, so I appreciate that. Like,
Okay.
I wouldn't want the bond that we developed to like dissolve
Yeah.
and like go away. But
Right.
I love the connection that we
Let me
have.
move this for you.
Yeah.
So with that, give me the next one, because it's another major one on another major network.
Yes.
Say that.
I was a part of Raven's Home
Whew.
on Disney Channel,
Yay.
which was so great to be a part of.
Right.
Just being able to work with everyone a part of the cast, especially like Raven.
Yeah.
Just my childhood, like it's just amazing to be a part of. So
That's crazy.
Yes.
And what was your on screen name on David Makes Man?
Tare,
Tare.
Tare, yes.
Tare.
Yes.
And give me a little background on Tare.
Well, Tare, she lives in the Ville with David,
Okay.
who is played by Akili.
Right.
and we were neighbors with each other. We're very close to each other in the Ville, which is based in Florida and everything. And so we're really close with each other, and I can see his true colors, mainly because like I know where he's from, and especially since he has so many different lives to be a part of, going to a public school where he has to put on this mask of not showing where he's actually from. And so me being able to be in his life, I'm kind of
from the Ville.
Yes. So I'm kind of his reminder to stay true to himself.
Got it.
In the show. So,
got it.
Yeah.
And how long ago did you shoot that? Were you on set? How long ago was that?
Oh man, I want to say a year ago.
Okay, and then it just came out earlier this year, right?
Yes.
So how does that feel? Like you do something and then like 6-7 months later it's on screen. Like
I know it was crazy seeing just the trailers that were being made and the amount of accounts and followers that we developed from it.
Right.
Just the amount of support was very amazing, and like we appreciate it so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you meet Oprah Winfrey?
Yes.
How was that experience?
Oh wow, it was so amazing. Just the day that she came on set, we didn't know when she would be coming in. She was just like, we just knew she was gonna pop in one day.
Yeah.
But no one was prepared because she came in on a press day for the show where we were doing a bunch of interviews and everything. And so I happened to go on set and I was getting ready to give her a hug and everything. She was like, "Oh, I know exactly who you are." And I was like, "What?"
Yay.
Like that's so crazy to hear from somebody you look up to and everything. Man. And so she happened to watch me film a scene that day, and she wasn't supposed to be on set for that long because she had other things to do that day. But I had a very emotional scene to do where I had to cry and everything. And for some reason I couldn't cry because it was really cold outside.
Right, I feel it.
But just being able to bring the tears and the emotional part into that scene. She was able to watch my scene, and then afterwards, when I was getting ready to head back inside, she was saying, "Hey, wait," like, and I was like, "Oh, who is she talking to?" But she was running up to me to give me a hug, saying how great I did in that scene and how I brought the scene to life.
Say that.
And I was like, "What?" Like that's so crazy.
That stuff you cannot buy.
Yes.
It's priceless.
Yes.
Oprah Winfrey telling you, "Hold on, wait a minute."
Yeah, she was like, "Wait a minute. She said you're such a phenomenal actress, and I can't wait to see or hear the response that everybody will get from this show. Just you being a part of it." And I was just like, "Wow, thank you, and just thank you for the opportunity." It was just amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So then we go Raven's home.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
You met Raven, obviously.
Yes.
How was that?
Oh, that was amazing. And especially with that show, I was only supposed to have one episode, but I walked away with 3.
Yeah.
And I was just...
We call those butt guy situations.
Yes.
You feel me?
I mean, it's just amazing with how sweet everyone was, especially Raven. She was always giving me advice and some good pointers to apply in my scenes and everything. And her just being on set, just the energy was amazing to be around, you know?
Right. And in that, those episodes, your name is Danny?
Danny, yes.
Danny. And your Booker's crush?
Yes.
How's that on set?
Oh, that was so fun. It was crazy because I was the oldest on set and everything. And so being able to dance with Booker was amazing. Isaac, he plays Booker.
Right.
And it was amazing because I dance often. But being able to dance on screen and everything, that's a whole different story.
Got it.
And there would be times where we would film in front of a live audience, and so we would have to do it right then and there for everybody. And of course, it was nerve-wracking.
It didn't feel like a stage play.
It was weird
because
it's been a while since I've been on stage, like a big stage or whatever.
Right.
But it was cool being able to see like the live reaction of
Yeah.
everything and hearing the laughs and just like the whole energy in the room. That's what kept me going
Right.
while
right.
being a part.
Now, how important, Teshi, is it to have your mom, as I see, like your backbone, dude?
Oh yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
How important is that? And what do you want to tell the kids out there that are in the same shoes as you are?
Well, my mom is my rock, my heart. She keeps me in check. She knows when I need to rest, even though I don't want to rest.
Yeah.
She keeps me healthy and keeps my mind healthy,
Yeah.
so that I don't get lost in what I'm doing. I remain humble, but she is also a big part of that.
Yeah.
Just her support and her being by my side through all of this is a big part of what I am choosing to do in my career.
Yeah.
And for everyone who wants to get in the industry or is already in the industry, to just remember where you come from and to never steer away from that, to never get lost in what you're doing, because you never want to forget the people who were truly there for you from the beginning and all the way to the end of where your destination may be.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I encourage everyone to just know who your true friends and your family members are, and to, you know, be good with what you're doing,
Yeah.
because you have a good foundation and a good support system behind you. You know.
Right.
So yeah.
Absolutely. So, stage plays,
Yes.
right? How long has it been, you said? You estimated?
Well, I was a part of #Viral, which
Okay.
was at the Smith Center
Yeah.
earlier this year.
Right? I remember
Which
that.
was for PVAC.
That was big.
Oh yeah, it was really.
I was there, but that was big.
Yes, it was really cool to be a part of that. But as far as like Broadway,
Yeah.
that was. It's been about 5 or 6 years now,
Okay.
and yeah, so being on Broadway doing Lion King, I played young Nala.
Yep.
And it was really cool to do that, but having to step away from that and go into film, like the
Yeah.
transition
Screen.
into that, it was so hard for me.
Yeah.
I would go out for auditions and like wonder why I wouldn't book anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out that my big movement needed to be compressed, but still be able to show my light and give my all through whatever role that I'm given.
Yep.
So it was crazy having to do that jump, but I eventually got back into the flow of things.
Did someone tell you that when you were going for an audition, or did you just figure this out? Was it something you and mom talked about? How did you know there has to be a separation between stage play and screenplay?
Well, I eventually found out myself, but with the help of my agents and my managers.
Yeah.
So they also kept me in check for at least knowing what to change or what to apply in these different roles that I'm given.
Right.
Yeah, that's the main part. My agent, her name is Nicole Pryor, and she's known me for about so many years, and the agency that I'm a part of is called Firestarter Entertainment.
Okay.
And my manager, her name is Deborah Lynn Findon, and that management is called Discover Management.
Okay.
So those are the people who really helped me,
Shout
as well
out.
as Miss Michelle.
Okay.
Who I've been a part of her movies, and jumping into those movies have helped me
Absolutely.
apply that and everything.
The independent filmmaker,
Yes.
Miss Michelle Boykin,
Yes.
founder of the Las Vegas Black Film Festival.
Yes.
Popping, the first lady of gospel stage plays. You did.
Mm-hmm.
Now with your background, can you talk a little bit about the West Las Vegas Arts Center and what it means to Teshi?
Oh wow, that's home. That's a home for me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been going for years, and it feels like years, but for a short amount of time that I have been a part of them, I've learned so much, especially with dancing, because I would be out in New York and I had to learn how to dance again because I had stopped from taking ballet and tap and like the foundation of dance.
Got it.
So being able to jump back and have a home to go back to, like the West Las Vegas Arts Center.
Yeah.
That's what kept me going for just training wise. Like they're a place that I can always go back to, and that I know who has helped me, who has been very beneficial to my career.
Jewel.
Yes, Miss
Marsha,
Jewel and Yana and Miss Marsha,
Yanni, Lisa,
Avery Walker.
Avery.
Just the list goes on and on. I can't think everybody. Like,
those are just some of the main
yes,
people that are the playmakers there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I know it's a bunch of kids, a bunch of friends, you know, that you got over there.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to be, you know, a little deep on this question. Do you feel any haterade from Teshi being on major networks in your community or growing up? Like, are people like jealous or that you made it and maybe they didn't?
Never. I don't think it's like haterade.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get some positive and negative comments from people, and I just don't let the negative comments faze me, because if I'm happy with what I'm doing, I shouldn't be worried about what you're saying to me, because it's not going to affect what I'm doing right now. You know? And there were moments where when I first like began, I would read those negative comments and everything. But also, I read those negative comments now as like positive feedback, maybe, you know. I don't take it personal.
Yeah.
Especially with like what I'm doing now. I have to have a strong, some thick skin, most importantly.
Yeah.
And so the negative comments, the haterade that I would normally get, I don't notice.
Got it. And with that, I'm going to segue into Bully Busters, right? Because you could take those negative comments, you can get wrapped up in them. You can take it as cyberbullying.
Yes.
You can, you know, put yourself down this deep, dark hole and never be able to get out because you magnify the negativity.
Yes.
Right? Not to take that away from people who are really being cyberbullied,
right,
really being bullied in person, and really harming themselves, being harmed, or taking their lives or getting their lives taken away.
Right.
Not taken away from that. But talk about Bully Buster 702 and the role that you have played in that organization with Big Keith.
Well, as someone who was bullied when I went to public school, I'm now homeschooled. I'm a part of Nevada Virtual Academy.
Okay. Shout out.
Yes. But being in schools and being around people where I would be ashamed to like dress up how I would want to, I would have to conform to this society that, you know, you can't wear what you want to wear, you can't be who you want to be. I didn't want to be around that, because that really damaged my mind and just put this darkness over me that I didn't know how to get away from. But having to go to New York eventually and switching over into online school and then eventually coming back here and continuing online school, I eventually found Big Keith Bowen, who's like my uncle, and he definitely encouraged me to speak up about my situations or what's on my mind or how I feel about a situation.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to stay quiet about something that I'm very passionate about. So with him being by my side and him giving me the voice to talk to other kids my age or possibly younger or older, I just want to be that person to really advise people to just speak on what they want to in the world and not to stay silent, and that there are people who can help you and that you're not all at loss. You have options instead of, you know, choosing an easy way out of a situation.
Right, of course. And so you now become an advocate, right? But you were in the cartoon.
Yes.
The coloring book, is that what it was?
Yes.
The radio show. Anything else I'm missing?
No, I mean, that's pretty much it. There's a website and everything.
So how was it being the radio show host, for one?
It was cool. We would get a bunch of calls coming in.
Did you do Teen Talk too?
Yes, for a
88?
bit.
Okay.
For a bit, yeah.
Okay. So how was it?
Oh, it was cool. Just I mean, being live and getting calls from people who would ask questions or needed advice about anything.
Mhm.
It was cool giving my input on
Yeah.
things because I'm a very young
Yeah.
person
Yeah.
with, I'd like to say, a bunch of knowledge, or just I would like to give my advice to anybody who I can, and help out in any way I can, basically.
Multifaceted Teshi.
Thank
I'll tell you
you.
that.
Thank
so
you.
then you become a part of the cartoon. So
Yes.
now that means you're a vocal actress as well.
Yes.
Come on, now you're adding to the resume,
Yes,
girl.
I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to do everything that I can.
Give me that experience now. I mean, because you go from stage play to vocal actress to then screenplay. Give me that feel of vocal actress. Is it harder? Is it easier, better?
It's fun. It's
okay.
really fun because you get to put on this voice, this character, and you can have like a character that you may not look like, or that has like a different vibe from what you may be.
Yeah.
But being able to put your voice onto something like that, it's really cool because you can do whatever you want. Like, you have lines to read from,
Yeah.
but as far as your voice, that's for you to apply and
Right.
give however much creativity you can give from
Right, into that
it.
character.
Right.
Now, what is your process to actually get into character? Like, you had to get into Tear.
Yes.
You had to get into Nala.
Yes.
You had to get into Danny. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, what is your process to get into this character, remove Teshi, and bring this character in?
Well, okay, that's a good one. For me, like I said, I try not to get lost in these characters because it can sometimes take a toll on me as Teshi. My goal whenever I have a character to take on is to give what the director or creator wants from Tear as myself, as who I would play in the character, but it's also that gives me the opportunity to, like when I said, to like apply whatever you want to and to give your character life.
Yeah.
So with Tear, it was such an emotional character. I got to show a side that I've never really shown before with film and like everything. So with Tear, I loved that character because I got to be emotional and I got to be. It was like me. Like every character that I've gotten, there's always a part of me in there.
Yeah.
And I think it's because that's me, like applying myself, but
Yeah.
like also with the actions and
Right.
just the mannerism, just everything that
I think
a
that
character has.
makes you a natural then, right? So when I go into movies and on stage play, they always say, Icy, you're a natural. Oh, you're a natural. Like even on radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that. Like there's a part of me in these characters, and I think that's why I'm usually picked for that role.
Right.
And so I only can be naturally, that part of me that can act, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because as human beings, we have certain characteristics.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so I'll take from that and put it into this character.
And it's
You feel that?
like you may not get every role that you audition for.
Correct.
Like you will get a million no's before you get that yes.
Yes, right.
But you just can't let yourself think that, oh, I'm not good enough or I should maybe stop.
Yeah.
That's stopping you from growing and from you like progressing in what you want to do.
Right.
So yeah, there have been a bunch of roles where I'm like, oh, I feel like this could be me.
Yeah.
And then like it ends up not being me, and then like another girl or another boy gets
Yeah.
the role, and I'm like, oh my god, that makes sense. Like
Yep.
the way that they brought that character to life is
Yeah.
amazing.
I like how you give celebration to them. That's
Of
celebratory. Dope.
course.
Now, I want to talk about one thing before we go.
Mm-hmm.
The money side.
Mm-hmm.
People may think you got these guest roles, and you on the Oprah Winfrey Network and you on Disney Channel, that you balling. You got a Phantom, you got the mansion. Tell them what's up.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't do it for the money.
Yeah.
I do it for the experience that I get out of it.
Yeah.
I love the journey that I go on more than anything.
Yeah.
I don't, whatever the amount of money that I get from a project, I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as I'm doing what I'm doing,
Yeah.
that's all that matters. So,
Yeah.
like, as long as I'm being able to help my mom with anything that she needs help with,
Yeah.
financially, or just keeping me healthy, my mom healthy, family members healthy, anything in between, that's my main focus.
Yeah.
I don't try to get stuck on the money
Yeah.
part, because it's something that you can get lost in for
Got it.
sure. So
I love your mindset and your mentality. And
Thank
the
you.
reason why I brought you on this show, Hot Seat with Icy Jones, is because of your journey.
thank you.
And the way that you conduct yourself, not only in public, but with your mom, on screen, you know what I'm saying, in your community of young adults. And so I wanted them to see this amazing teenager and how you conduct yourselves as an example
Thank
to the
you.
community out there, but also to the parents that may be watching. This young lady has a head on her shoulders and the screws are on tight. Feel me?
Yes.
So I appreciate you for stopping by.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Is there anything you got coming up? Anything you want us to look out for? Do you want us to continue to watch what we're watching now? Put it on rerun? What you want us to do?
Put David Makes Man on rerun.
Yeah.
I know Raven's Home is still showing my episodes, which is pretty amazing.
My kids love it.
It's crazy. Like, seeing yourself on screen is insane.
Yes.
It's just like, wow, that's me, you know?
I was like, guess what, kids? I'm interviewing Danny today. They were like, what? I'm like, yep, absolutely. But I was like, I've known her for so long.
But please put those shows on rerun. We hope to have a season 2 for David Makes Man. So constantly show your support for it, so that we can get in those whatever happens for it, so that we can progress on to a second season, hopefully.
Absolutely.
But as far as like big things coming up, I can't really say much. But I appreciate everything, like the love and support that I get from everybody.
Yeah.
That with whatever I have coming up, I know that I have like a good support system behind me. So
big things popping.
Yeah.
How long have you been acting?
I want to say since I was 7, because that was my first ever stage play.
10 years.
Yes.
Look at you. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and like I've learned so much in the long run.
You like a young OG.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
For sure. Now, any encouraging words you want to give to the youth and young adults before you get out of here?
Just to be yourself.
Okay.
Never get lost in who you are. To remain humble.
Okay.
In any situation that you go through, you are strong. You are important. You have a reason to be on this earth. That reason may not have come to you yet, but to see what that moment is, it's amazing. The long wait that I have also had. Everybody has that moment where it's like, oh, nothing's really going on for me. Should I maybe do whatever? But that also gives you a chance to focus on any other activities that you want to build on, you know?
Absolutely.
But just know that wait is worth it for when that moment comes to you. So yeah, when life gets blurry, just adjust your focus on the things that you want to achieve.
Yeah. When do you graduate?
Oh, I think next year.
2020.
Yes.
All right now.
Yeah.
The vision is clear.
Woo
We
woo.
got a graduate on our hands.
Yeah.
I heard that. Now, before we get, are you born and raised in Vegas?
Yes.
Dope. That's another win for the 702.
Yeah.
All right, I got this little game I want to play real quick.
Okay.
So we have, I'm gonna give you 3 words, and then you just give me what you think about them. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, mom.
Heart. World. She's my world.
Okay. Acting.
entertaining, imagination, creativity.
Teshi Thomas.
A young woman, a firebird,
I can see that.
and inspiration.
Amazing. What does Teshi mean?
Full of life,
Okay.
I believe. I think it's full of life or either full of laughter.
Okay.
But
either one is full.
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
think that's true to who I am.
For
Yeah.
sure. Ladies and gentlemen, Teshi Thomas, make sure you check out David Makes Man on the OWN Network and check out those 3 episodes of Raven's Home with Teshi acting as Danny on the Disney Network.
Yes.
Right?
Disney
and then
Channel.
Disney Channel. Where do we find you at online?
Well, I have Instagram. My name is Teshi, Teshi. Then there's a dot. And then Ujani, which is my middle name, Ujani. That's my
Okay.
Instagram. As far as Twitter, it's the same as Instagram, but without the period. So
Okay.
just take out the period and you're good to go.
Teshi Ujani.
Yes. And for Facebook, it's Teshi Thomas Entertainer.
Okay.
That's my name on Facebook.
Okay.
But as far as that, I think that's everything.
Okay. Definitely. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You don't have to go anywhere if you don't want to.
I mean, I'm chilling.
Definitely. So I'm gonna bring up my next guest. I'm gonna have her take your spot.
Okay.
And you can chill on the sofa there, or you can go in the lobby, whichever one you want to do. But I'm bringing in this amateur boxer
Ooh.
in just a few minutes. And Teshi, thank you so much.
Thank
Can you
you.
bring her in, please?
That's what
Yeah, man, we got this amateur boxer in the building. So I don't. Yeah, you're gonna take her spot. I have no idea how to say her first name. She's gonna say it for me, but I just know it's Miss McCoy in the building. Tell me how to pronounce your name.
My name is pronounced Czarina.
Czarina. I knew the C was
The
silent.
C is silent. The
I
C is
knew
silent.
it. Jeez. Okay. So, I was on like a new friends page, and he had shared this young lady's match, and man, I was blown away by the way she gets down in this ring. Now, in regular pictures, she's just this sweet young lady, you know, smiling, looking all humble and stuff. But in that ring, no, sir. I will not be stepping in the ring with you. Talking about amateur, I think you're a pro.
Actually, yes, I did turn pro this year. So my first pro fight was in July.
Yes.
And I've had 3 since then.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Czarina
Czarina.
McCoy in the building, everybody. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, again, her and I have never met in person. I actually just started following her like last week.
Yeah.
You know, surprisingly so, she accepted my request. And as soon as she accepted my request, I inboxed her like, yo, would you mind being on my radio show? And she kindly accepted. Thank you.
Oh, you surprised me. I read that. I was like, somebody wants me to be on their show?
Absolutely. And it worked out perfectly. I did not know you guys knew each other.
Yeah, we worked together on Teen Talk, actually,
Boom.
for 88.1.
Boom.
We worked together on Teen Talk. So.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
But God situations, man. And I love 88.1. I'm forever indebted to 88.1. They actually have my music in rotation. And they've been having my music in rotation since 2011. So thank you, 88.1. So you are now locked and tuned into Hot Seat with Icy Jones on hot7025fm.com. I would like to give a special shout out to my sponsors and my partners, Grits Cafe. Man, the best grit bowls you can find in Las Vegas, Nevada. You can find them on the west side on Lake Mead and Stella Lake Drive. Go over there and get you a grit bowl, please, and tell Miss Trina I said what's poppin'. Shout out to AAA certified solar Shout out to Johnny over there. They are off of Craig Road in Losi. The best solar panels you can find in the city, and they're the only minority-owned solar panel company in the city of Las Vegas, man. Put them in your Rolodex. Give them a call. Get yourself some solar. Help save the planet. Shout out to Mount Moriah Ministries. Please check them out. Services are on Sunday, 9 a.m. So I'd like to thank you guys for sponsoring. Also, man, much love to Fat Snacks up there off of Rancho Drive in Rainbow. Man, Fat Snacks is amazing. Their food is delicious. Just, I think I'm going to go get myself some Philly cheesesteak fries real soon. Today is Turkey Day, and whatever else you eat. My wife is like trying to do this vegan thing, and so babe will not be having no meat on her plate, just all sides, which is really, really odd because my baby loves to eat, and I like to see that plate full of sides. But me, I'm having whatever meat they got. I will slowly but surely go pescatarian. I cannot go just like no type of like meat, seafood. I love it. Crab legs and crab leg. No, I'm just playing. But nah, tilapia, catfish, red snapper, shrimp, different things of that nature, man. It's really delicious. And then, fruits and vegetables as well. And shout out also to my big brother, man. We got Tom in the building, Deacon Tom up there with Modern Word Ministries, 237 North Stephanie, out there in Henderson. Services on Sunday at 2 p.m. Make sure you get up there. I love this dude, man. When I fall, he is there to like not just stick his hand out, but catch me. And I'm forever literally indebted to Tom. And shout out to my bro, Vegas driving artist, Sir Charles in the building, holding it down, man. Every Wednesday, 12 noon. You already know what it is, man. We up now. Also, I just got the actual co-hosting gig on Fridays for My Rap Mentor with Eric Stacks right here on Hot 702.5.
Hey.
So Icy Jones will be on air every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I'm in those beautiful hours. I'm 12 o'clock on Wednesday with my beautiful brother Charles at 12 noon, Vegas Driving Artist Radio. Thursdays right here, Hot Seat with Icy Jones. You know how I get down. And then Fridays at 12 noon with my rap mentor talking about the business of music. However, I got this Black Friday special going down. So for those of y'all who are in business, let me talk to y'all real quick. Listen, for y'all artists and y'all people in business, y'all need a commercial on my show, okay? Live reads, commercials on my show. But it's not just my show. This is a Black Friday special. So Black Friday, we have Small Business Saturday, and we have Cyber Monday. So from today through Monday, I give you this deal, and it's only for these days. I will give you 3 months on every show for a 30 to 90 second commercial for $300. That's $100 a show. We have almost 1 million daily listeners. Our shows are equivalent to 15,000 daily listeners with all of our shows combined. And we have upwards of 300 to 500 people watching, not only, you know, when they watching, but during the replays during the week. So it's definitely worth it. That's 50% off. Like, I'm slashing it. It's $200 for 1 month, $400 for 3 months, and $600 for 6 months. So I'm slashing it. It's a Black Friday flash slash sale. Okay, so $300 for 3 months, $600 for 6 months, and we talking Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday on all of my shows. All right, please get with me. Please get at me. That's the only way we can keep these shows running is if you guys support. If you guys continue to watch, hit the share button, hit the like button, and actually comment. You feel me? So please support the movement. Get at me. Inbox me. Let me know what's good. And we can keep bringing up these beautiful young ladies, these amazing young men, the great talented people, the great businesses of Las Vegas and all over, really. I got people that came from Chicago last week and Ohio last week. Man, people coming from everywhere. So at the end of the day, we want to keep this running, but I need y'all support financially. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this thing popping, man. We are a real radio station. We are an award-winning radio station. Do you hear me? Award-winning radio station. First annual Sin City Hip Hop Awards, best online radio and or podcast, hot7025fm.com. So we real out here. You feel me? And like I said, almost 1 million daily listeners and 15,000 daily listeners combined for our 3 radio shows, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right. So let's get to the lecture at hand. We have Czarina McCoy in the building. What's happening, lady?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah. Is this your first interview?
No, this is not
Okay.
my first interview.
Okay. How many have you had before this?
Millions of
Millions.
them.
Dope. How long you
probably.
been boxing?
I've been boxing for 7.5 years.
7.5 years. What in the world made you hop in that ring?
Well, actually, it was an accident.
Oh,
So
you just tripped and fell in the ring?
No. So we had just moved to Vegas.
Where you
I
from?
was 11. We moved from Georgia.
Okay.
So we had just moved to Vegas. I was going to do gymnastics. So the first gym that I started at was Richard Steele's on Cheyenne and Simmons. And they're in little warehouses. So behind the boxing gym is the gymnastics.
Oh.
But we got lost, and it just said gym on the side. So we walked in. I see people hitting stuff. I'm like, yo, this ain't gymnastics.
This ain't
we
it.
don't hit in gymnastics.
Yeah.
So the owner, Hall of Fame referee, Richard Steele,
Yep.
he came up to me. He's like, can you fight? I was like, I'm okay. I'm all right.
Yeah.
You know, which is true because
Wait, you
in
mean
Georgia.
I can a little bit, or no, I'm all right. I don't want to talk about it.
No, like, I'm all right as in I would get into a lot of fights in
Okay.
Georgia.
Okay.
I always get in trouble for that. But
Okay.
yeah, so he was like, okay, try free day. If you like it, sign up. If you don't, then you don't.
Right.
So I tried a free day. Hardest day of my entire life
Oh.
to this day.
Okay.
And I just have been at it ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
What made you not stop?
Well, I think what for sure sealed the deal for me was 3 months into training was the first time I ever sparred.
Okay.
And I busted her nose. And I was like, oh, my God, I'm kind of good at this.
Oh.
So I was like,
Oh my God,
okay.
I'm kind of good at this.
I'm kind of good
I
at this.
love
Let me keep going.
Yeah.
So then I decided, hey, I want to go for the Olympics.
Yeah.
I trained for a whole year. I
Yeah.
started competing amateur.
Uh-huh.
And then I was on the USA team my
Yeah.
entire amateur career. And then I was just like, well, you know, there was some complications with USA Boxing where
Okay.
boxing might not have even been in the Olympics.
Yeah.
I didn't want to take the risk, roll
Okay.
the dice, so I just went pro.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so now I think I've seen you're 3-0.
Yeah, as a pro. I'm 3-0 as a pro.
Are these by what is that? Punches? I don't know what it's
The
called.
first two
Knockouts?
are by knockouts.
Woo!
So they stopped in the first round.
Oh,
The first two, and then the third one went all 4 rounds.
all 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Wow. And the one I seen, so the background, supposedly this girl was like a winner, like an international winner or something like that. And I don't know, like, how do you know if that's true or not?
Well, you can always look a person up. Sometimes there's not anything on them,
Okay.
depending on where they're from or
Yeah.
what they fight in.
Yeah.
But usually the way that boxing keeps track of it is you have to get a book. So I don't know how it is in other countries because
Yeah.
the girl I fought is from Tijuana, Mexico.
Okay.
But in the States, you have to register for a book.
Uh-huh.
And then every fight that you go to, you bring the book. They write down who you fought, what weight you weighed in at, the doctors cleared you, all of that. And that's
Yeah.
how you keep track.
Okay. Man, it just looked like she was not ready. I'm sorry, but you, on the other hand, you was ready.
Yeah, actually, when I posted that video on my Instagram, I got
There's a lot of negative
a lot of
reviews.
negative comments. Like,
Yeah.
I specifically said, hey, keep the hate off of
Stop
it.
it,
You know,
yeah.
I don't like that. What people don't understand is when you're fighting someone from another country, like Mexico,
Yeah.
especially in TJ,
Yeah.
they don't have a lot of money,
Yeah.
which means that they don't have as many resources to
So
get
she
ready.
don't have the boxing shoes.
Yeah, she doesn't have as much stuff as I have the privilege to have here.
Right.
You know, so it's like, oh, they're talking about, oh, what is she wearing? Oh,
Yeah.
how is she fighting?
Yeah.
Their gyms are very small and
Right.
tight. Literally, this room is their entire gym.
Wow.
And there's like 10 people in the gym, all training in a little tiny space.
Yeah.
There's one trainer for all 10 people.
Yeah.
And oftentimes they're fighting because they pay for their family.
Yeah.
They take care of their families.
Yeah.
So this specific girl, she had a kid and she had a dad who was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So he couldn't work, and
Yep.
you know, basically from what I heard, her fighting was the way that she helped take care of her family.
Got it.
You know, so a lot of these fighters, they'll go in there even if they don't have the proper training and the proper attire, because
Yeah.
that's how they take care of their family. That's how they feed
And
themselves.
I love the way you stood up for her. You know what I mean? You didn't just let them run over her and, you know, talk crap and everything. You feel me? So
Yeah.
that was stand up for you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't like that. You know, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the love for me, but you
Right.
can show your support without showing hate for somebody else.
And
know
like
what
you
I'm saying?
said, it takes a lot to step in that ring, period.
It does
You know
a
what I
lot.
mean? Ain't nobody just stepping in no ring. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I just wanted to, you know, commend you and congratulate you on, you know, right now 3-0. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
And let it be known, hey, we got a female boxer out here that's
Yeah.
laying them down. You feel me? Now, I did see a post. You need some support. You need some support still to go to school.
Yeah, so I did start college last year.
Okay.
Last January.
Mhm.
I did have to take a semester off, my second semester, my freshman year, because of financial problems. Basically, what happened is my financial aid, they messed up my papers.
Mhm.
It never went through.
Mm.
So on my account, that whole semester is charged to me.
Wow.
And I tried to take out a loan, but they're like, we can't. I got accepted for the loan, but they're like, we can't take the loan unless you're enrolled in school. And you can't enroll in school unless you pay for last semester.
So you can't even get the
So I'm
loan
like,
to pay for school.
All right, so what am I gonna do?
Look at the
You know,
catch-22.
so- yes.
That's
So I was
crazy.
like, okay, you guys made me do all of this, and now you're still telling me I can't go back to
Still a
school.
brick
You know,
wall.
education's really important to me.
Okay.
Just as important as my boxing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like that is super important to me. Getting back into school is really important in any way that I can.
Yeah.
You know, so I decided to make a GoFundMe, and I was like, hopefully people, you know, understand that education is important.
Mhm.
You know, a lot of boxers, they leave school for
Yeah.
boxing.
Yeah.
Me, I want to stay in school because I love school. It's important.
How old are
Education
you?
is important. I'm 18.
18.
Yeah, I'm 18.
Wow. And so did you graduate out here?
Yes, I graduated out here.
What
I
school you went to?
graduated from Odyssey Charter School, the online school.
You was online.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
went to LVA my first 2 years,
Okay.
and I was a theater major.
Yeah. dope.
And then I transferred because of my boxing.
Yeah.
I was in Colorado Springs at the Olympic Training Center for like half the year.
Yeah.
And it was affecting my grades.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I did online. I graduated a semester early from online school.
Hey.
Started college a semester early, and then
Did you walk?
I did walk.
With what
I
school?
walked with Odyssey.
Okay.
I walked when
Okay.
everybody else walked,
Okay.
but I graduated a semester before. Yeah.
No, my daughter does online with Odyssey, so
Mhm.
it's great. It's really
Yeah, I
great.
like Odyssey.
Once a week Monday, and then the
Mhm.
rest is I feel it. So, what do you need people to do? You need people to sow a seed. You need people to donate. You need them to go to GoFundMe. How do they contact you to support you?
Yeah, so actually, if you go to my Instagram, which is at Czarina McCoy, CZARINA MCCOY, at Czarina McCoy, the GoFundMe link is actually in my bio. If you would like to hit me up about it beforehand, just so that I can fill you in on more information, feel free. I always answer DMs, no matter who it is, as long as it's appropriate. Don't DM me anything inappropriate. I won't answer that, I promise. But if it's about my boxing, if it's about school, about supporting me, feel free to DM me. I always answer. I always love support. I always love making new connections. So.
It's crazy that she would even have to say that, dude. Like, people be trying to get at you.
All the time. You would be surprised at the stuff that pops up on my feed.
Man,
God.
from men and women, or just
Both.
come on, y'all. We gotta do better. First of all, she's 18 years old.
I'm 18.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she's an adult, but she's not a grown up. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, you can't become inappropriate at a teenager. You feel me? From 18 and 19, you're still a teenager. 20, 21, you're still a young adult, man. y'all gotta watch y'all mouth, watch y'all Twitter fingers and y'all inboxes, man. Cut it out. She's a respectable young woman, and she will knock your ass out. So stop playing with me.
And they'll try to like get at me. Even some people I have like responded to because it was appropriate at first, and then they got to the point where they felt like it was okay to just, like some guy, he replied with the emojis to my story, and I liked the reply, but I didn't reply, and he's like, don't like my stuff, say something to me. And then I posted the questions thing on my Instagram yesterday, and he's like, can we go on a date? Like, what? And then I posted this funny video to say no, and he's like, don't say no, Tyler the Creator, I was just kidding.
No, you wasn't.
Like,
if she'd have said, yeah, you'd have took on a date. Stop playing with me.
Stop.
Look, Teshi like, no, stop playing.
Please
Teshi, they be trying to get at you too? If y'all better back up off my little sisters,
she
man.
She knows the struggle.
Stop playing. These my little sisters. Okay, so thank you, Czarina. You guys contact her. I'm going to bring up Deacon T's hot topics right now before we get up out of here. Anything encouraging you want to tell to young girls out there boxing?
I just want to say, if that's what you want to do, if those are your dreams, chase it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be frustrating. You're going to cry. You're going to scream. You're going to get mad. You're going to yell. You're probably going to, tell some people about themselves, but just keep pushing, brush it off. It's really, really hard. It's really hard doing this. This is not easy at all. Every day is a struggle, but you got to be dedicated. You have to sacrifice things. You have to give up a lot of stuff. My whole high school experience, I didn't experience it at all. It was all boxing and schoolwork. That's it. And I never got to really do regular teenage stuff until I hit 18 and I graduated. So it's like, it's hard. It's a struggle, but you got to keep pushing, because in the long run, it does work out for the best. Like me, I'm here doing this interview right now on Thanksgiving. I'm so grateful and blessed for that. I'm traveling around the world doing pro fights. I might get my first U.S. fight here in Vegas in January. And then I have another one on January 25th in Bakersfield, California. So, I'm blessed. I pushed, I sacrificed, I cried, I complained, but it did get me here, and I am very grateful for that. So whatever you want to do, no matter what it is, just keep pushing for it.
Keep pushing. Follow Czarina McCoy on Facebook and Instagram. You got Snapchat?
I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's all at Czarina McCoy.
Yep. CZARINA McCoy MCCOY.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna have you switch seats with Deacon T.
Thank
and
you.
Please stick around so we can take some pictures and share with everybody. All right, y'all. We about to get up out of here in just a minute. We got Deacon T's hot topics. He about to make it happen for you real quick. He get in here short and sweet. He don't need too long. Deacon T, happy Thanksgiving, man.
What's happening with you?
What's happening, man? Talk to the people, man.
It's
Let
all
them know
good.
it's good, man.
Now, just for the record, I never know who the guests are going to be.
Yep.
But my topic today, Czarina, pay attention. Pay attention. My topic for today was, just because there's a fight doesn't mean you're supposed to fight it. I swear to you now.
Right.
I did not know who your guest was,
you did
I?
not. Nope.
So check this out. I stopped fighting with my in-laws. I stopped fighting to prove I'm right. I stopped fighting with people to love me who don't want to love me. I stopped fighting for my rights to be me. I stopped fighting to prove that the people who talked about me were wrong. I stopped fighting with people that want to put their mouth on me. Instead, I saved all my energy for fighting for my vision, for fighting for my dreams, for fighting for my ideas, and for fighting for my destiny. I'm going to keep my energy and my powder dry so that when I need to square up and flash on you, I'm doing it for something that's real, that has meaning, that has value in my deep soul. Not for stuff that has street value.
Right.
Not for stuff that gives me street cred. Not for stuff that make me look like somebody big and bad and important. You know what? I'll be happy you can think I'm a wimp. You can think I'm soft. You can think I'm easy. Come get with me. Because I got Jesus on my side.
Yeah.
And he'll put a beating on your behind you can't stand. Because he ain't going to let you beat on his people.
Right.
He ain't going to let you put your mouth, your hand, or anything else on his people.
Touch not mine anointed.
and do my prophet no harm. Hello, somebody. This is all about people taking control of themselves, and especially young people, not letting people on the outside suck you into their game, because guess what? They professionals at their game. So, hey, you want to box, you want to stick and move, and they a brawler, don't get caught on the ropes, baby. Keep stepping. As soon as you get sucked into their game, you in their arena, you in their territory, you are not where God intended you to be, and therefore you are fighting in an arena that you are not familiar with, don't have the skills to compete in. It pulls you out of your game. The other plan is to stand your ground. You know what? Them people put their mouth on you, those disgusting people that want to come at 17 and 18-year-old girls, I don't mean that in a disparaging way, young females, okay? And I bet they ain't 19-year-old guys either. Check that out. But anyway, they you don't want to get into that with them. You don't need to fight them. You don't need to hit them back. You don't need to post stuff on Twitter, Instagram, all that. Talk about this guy ain't this and this guy ain't that. You know what? Their little weak selves, they're gonna just lose energy all by themselves. Yeah. Because you know what? Check it out. Did you ever see a really boring fight when the one person just won't fight? Nobody want to watch that but for a minute. And it's the same in life. People want to engage you so that you will get back at them and you will engage with them. If you don't engage with them, there ain't no fight. And it gets boring real quick. And the whole little issue, they tend to go away. Yep. On the other hand, come at my family. Touch my children. Right. Do something to my wife. Put your mouth on her. No, dude. I'll pound the mess out of you.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Right? There's a real reason there. Absolutely. On the other hand, call me some kind of name. I've been dealing with this all the time, you know. Some guy yesterday, I cut him off, okay? And he come up and called me some name and then called me a little bald son of a gun. I'm like, is that the best you can do? I mean, for the love of God, man, get fresh. Anyway, y'all getting my point, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just because there's a fight doesn't mean you're supposed to fight it. So what I'm asking everybody today to do, when people want to engage you in that fight, just make a 90 and turn and walk away. Yeah. There's so much stuff happening out here that starts over the most trivial, senseless things. Yeah. And people are getting really hurt. And I don't mean even hurt, like hurt feelings hurt. No. I mean physically hurt, killed, stabbed, all that stuff that go on. And how did it start? And I hear this all the time.
Over a Popeye.
No, get ready. He disrespected me.
Right.
I'm like, dude, grow up.
Yeah.
What you talking about? He disrespected you. I get disrespected every day of my life. Yeah. You need to get used to it. Yeah. Question is not you going to get disrespected. Question is what you going to do. Yeah. And if every person that disrespects you, you're going to pop and put one in them. Yeah. Well, enjoy your life because it's going to be short. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Those of us on that side where we ain't going to engage in that, we need to realize we have the power. Because if I don't engage you, I have robbed you of your power. Because you fire something off of me talking about this and that and the next thing or trying to come at me some kind of way. As soon as I say, appreciate your position. Bye. Okay?
Choose
game over. I have just robbed you of your power. So again, the word for the day is just because there's a fight don't mean you're supposed to fight it.
Choose your battles wisely.
Be blessed.
Everyone.
Sunday, 2 p.m., 237 North Stephanie Street. We're inside the Encounter Church. I'm going to be there. And like I tell you all the time, I'm going to rip that Band-Aid off. So come on out and get some modern word and get some love. Love you. You're my brother for real.
100.
And I'll see y'all on Sunday. Be blessed.
Stop drinking the poison, hoping they die. And choose your battles wisely. This is Hot Seat with Icy Jones every Thursday morning, 11 a.m. on hot7025fm.com. Make sure you check me out tomorrow, my rap mentor at 12 noon. We got Yowda in the building. And then Wednesday coming up, Vegas Driving Artist Radio, 12 noon again. All right? God bless y'all. Love y'all. Thank you, Teshi. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you, Czarina. God bless y'all. Love y'all. I'm out. Peace.